I want to show you guys a little bit of a review of something I've been using for the past month or so, and that's going to be the Amazon Fire TV Cube. And this little thing honestly has saved my life, not literally, but in a lazy perspective way. From being in bed, not finding my remote, being able to turn off my TV, control volume, switch episodes, do everything I want to do when I can't find that control itself. So here's a couple of features that the Alexa Fire TV Cube does have in it for you guys. So guys, some of the features that the Fire TV Cube does have is that obviously you can control your whole TV with the simple command of using the word Alexa. You can tell her to change the channel and put on a specific TV show you're watching. There's a lot of options, there's a lot of things you can do, and the remote that they do send you is a universal remote. So once you configure it and set up the Fire TV app, the Fire TV setup completely, it actually just gets rid of your previous remote. I would still keep the remote just in case anything ever did happen and by any weird chance you would need it. But other than that, you can kind of get rid of that remote or just store it away until you actually need it for who knows what emergency. The Fire TV Cube also has other features where you can control pretty much anything that you do have on it connected, such as a soundbar, lights as well. You can change through inputs as an HDMI 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. You can switch back to cable. You can do a lot of things with the Fire TV app itself. I personally don't use them all because like I said before, I just want to be able to turn on my TV, turn it off. All those simple things that kind of get really tedious on a daily basis, especially if you're doing things around the house as well. Alright guys, and so essentially how this works, it's obviously pretty simple. I already have the Fire TV Cube installed right here. I've had it installed there. You can have other mounts for it, so they could be either on top of your TV or hanging off the side or right under it, but I don't like it right under it because it kind of blocks the screen a tad bit and I don't want anything of the screen covered. So it's on that corner. It doesn't bug me and it hears everything pretty well. But essentially how it works is you just call it out, Alexa, play Hell's Kitchen.
Getting Hell's Kitchen from Prime Video.
And it starts to load up. We'll get your TV going. It always loads up the initial Samsung TV screen for some reason. And then it goes away after a little bit. But as you see, it plays whatever you're currently watching. Alexa, pause. Tell it to pause. Obviously, as I mentioned to you guys before, we find that really annoying to be waking it with the actual command on the remote. As I showed, there's a little microphone button here. You can just press it and it automatically turns it on. Resume. You let it go and then starts to play again. Alexa, pause. But essentially, all you do is control your TV with your remote. Alexa, turn volume up by 3 notches. Volume goes up. Alexa, turn volume down by 3 notches. You can control the volume, obviously, and it still works, again, as we said, as a regular Alexa device. As I called already. Alexa, play Post Malone on Spotify.
Playing songs by Post Malone from Spotify.
And then it loads it up for you. So obviously I have Spotify Premium, so for me it's no problem. But you can load up anything, any of the apps that it already has. Alexa, pause. I'm not trying to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna pause the music. But it does work pretty well. So essentially that's what I use it for, guys. I just use it really for home automation. I like to be able to control my TV, my lights, anything really that I want to control just with my voice. It's pretty convenient having dumb products. I say dumb meaning they're not smart compatible. They're not already built in with that system. I don't want to say the word to wake it up, but with that system, I'll show you guys a little bit too right now. I have a lamp as well. That it's just a regular lamp, but I have a smart plug. And it's all configured with that to have a smart home, more of a smart home, just to have a convenience of living really maybe it's not convenient for some people to set it up and all that, but I mean, in the long run, it's really useful and it's super helpful to have around the house, especially when you're doing stuff, you're busy, or quite frankly, you're just lazy and don't want to do it, because that's my case. I'm just lazy, don't want to end up doing it later or getting out of bed just to go do that. So why not be able to do it with just the control of my voice? So simply I can be like, Alexa, turn on lights. And it turns on. Simple as the same thing as saying, Alexa, turn off TV. TV's off. Lights are still on, obviously. And the good thing about it is that obviously you can use it from anywhere in the room that you are. It has like 8 built-in microphones to be able to pick up voice and all that good stuff. So anywhere you are in the room, really, it's going to hear you. I do have it set up through the whole house. So even if I'm not in the room per se, I can turn it off from the living room, or if we're leaving the house and I forget to turn off the TV while we're in the room or something, or even the lights, I can easily do it from my phone, or I can just do it to my app, or just go in the living room if I'm already leaving and call it out from right there. So it's a little bit more convenient than having to come here and turn it off with the remote itself. All right, guys, so essentially my final thoughts on the Amazon TV Cube. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 recommendation. I know a lot of people don't really like smart home automation, or just kind of scared to get jumped into it. And honestly, the Fire TV Cube was super simple to set up. Anybody can set it up. It gives you a step-by-step direction on how to do it, even how to set up your sound bar, anything else that you have connected to it. So anybody can do it. There's full videos and tutorials on how to do that on YouTube as well, but I'll have it linked down in the description below if you guys do want to check it out, or even possibly purchase it for yourselves. So I'll have it all down for you guys below. Thank all of you guys for sticking around for this long, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.